Draymond, if everybody else is hiding, I'm going to get these questions out first. This one and a follow-up. What did you think about Ben Wallace being a finalist for the Hall of Fame?
Amazing. I feel like he should have been in the Hall of Fame. But he didn't score a lot. People value scoring. So it's incredible that he's not already in the Hall of Fame. A lot of guys in the Hall of Fame that I'm not sure they should have made it before Ben Wallace. Now, no disrespect to any Hall of Famers. You are in the Hall of Fame. I hope and pray that I can get there one day. But
that was my follow-up question, Draymond.
The disrespect for Ben Wallace is just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. But I'm very happy that he's a finalist. And I hope they do the right thing this year.
When you look at the recognition that he's getting, and you mentioned, guys who don't score a lot of points, so usually get that recognition. But when he was a Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, you've been one once. When you have 3 rings, he has 1. Do you wonder if the Hall might look in your direction?
Oh, no. So I still got to keep building. I'm not done yet. So I got some years left to try to do some more things and, hopefully add on to that resume. But I really want to make the Hall of Fame. That's for sure. I mean, obviously, that's one of the greatest honors, as in our sport. I mean, any sport really makes it the Hall of Fame. But I don't live every day like, man, I wonder if they looking at me today. And I wonder if they feeling it today. I just kind of go about my day. But definitely hope to do that one day.
Well, he had a 16-year career as well, playing the type of basketball he did. What do you think about his longevity? You're only on year 9, I think.
Not only playing the type of basketball he did, but at his size, playing that way. Ben, and back then, he's guarding Shaq, Yao. Man, there was so many good bigs coming. I mean, at some point he had Vlade. At some point, he probably had some bonus possibly at some point. But just over the course of the years, just a lot of good bigs. That was much. KG was more of a 4, went to the 5 later, but at times. But Tim Duncan, just great bigs that he had to guard. And so, different game now. We got some good bigs in this league, but not as many as they had. If you were going to be a good team, you had to have a good big back then, a great big. And so it's a different day and age, but he had a tough road, and he succeeded while traveling along that road.
Steve, Draymond talked yesterday about how the Hall of Fame is a big goal for him, making the Hall of Fame. Do you think that he's a Hall of Famer? Like right now, do you think he's a Hall of Famer, or do you think he has a little bit more to prove to get that distinction?
I think Draymond's a Hall of Famer. I'm maybe not as mainstream as some people in terms of looking at stats. I think I think Ben Wallace is a Hall of Fame player. I think the impact he made defensively, helping Detroit win that championship in 2004. I think Ben became one of the great defensive players really the league's ever seen. Well, that matters. That leads to wins. And Draymond is a similar, not a similar player to Ben. They're very different. Draymond's much more of a passer and playmaker, but Draymond's kind of a point forward, point center, very unique player. But I think the best way to measure Draymond is not with his stats. It's just how much he impacts winning. And when you think about the Hall of Fame, you think about not just the NBA. You think about college basketball, 2 Final Fours for Draymond. You think about the Olympics. He won a gold medal. Draymond's body of work is incredible. And when his time comes, I think people will recognize that, and I think he'll be a Hall of Famer.
Did you have a Hall of Fame vote when you were broadcasting?
I did actually for a couple of years. I was on the Veterans Committee, and that was fun. It was actually a lot of work. You had to really do your homework, but I enjoyed it.
Do you remember who you anybody that sticks out that you voted in those years?
I never reveal who I vote for. Nobody knows. Nobody's ever going to know if I voted for Trump or Biden. I want to leave it that way. I'm gonna leave that. That's my personal business. Okay.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Up here shortly.